Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We finally made it to January's finished pages. Happy February everybody. I hope you had a good start to 2021 and had a good January. I had an amazing January like I mentioned in my last video. I took a lot of time off from streaming and I got to do a bunch of my other hobbies, took up new hobbies. I've recently been obsessed with reading. If you follow me over on Instagram, I'm constantly posting content about what I'm reading and book reviews and just add it to the list. I now have coloring, diamond painting, puzzle building, and reading as hobbies that I have thoroughly been consuming. And January was no exception. I was able to color a bunch, I was able to diamond paint, and I read so much. So I had a really good January, and I hope you guys did too. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into my pages that I colored this past month. Alright, so the first page I'm going to share with you guys is out of Anime Coloring Book by Jade Summer. You would have seen this page if you watched my last video. I did the this or that tag, and in that video I colored this page with you guys, or I did the two people. I had already done the background. So if you're interested to watch me color this page at all, check out that video. So this is the finished product. I did just do the first page out of the book, and I did try to emulate the front cover. I picked the same colors, tried to copy the shading. For this page, it's a little bit of everything, not everything, but it's not just alcohol marker, it's mainly alcohol markers, and then for certain elements I used acrylic paint. So the clouds are paint, and the white around the trim of the water is also paint. And then there's gel pen, there's a little bit of sparkle pop, and on her eyes white gel pen accents, and everything else is alcohol marker. I used my Copic skin set for the first time, and I really liked how the skin came out. So yeah, this was a really fun, bright page, a little out of my comfort zone, but I had a lot of fun doing this. So that's my first page. Next we have a few pages from Chibi Girls Coloring Book Volume 1 April Amber, and if you've been to the channel before, you know this book is reserved for my split colorings that I do with my mom and my sister, and this month I was able to do 3 more out of this book with my sister. So we are getting through this book. I really hope to finish this book in 2021, hopefully. If not finish it, get really close and be able to wrap it up early 2022. But this is the first page. So the right side is always my sister's creation and the left side is my coloring. So this is what we came up for this space girl. I chose to make her like an alien, and I love both of our pages. I love how my like galaxy sky came out. This, once again, we always just use Caliar alcohol markers and gel pen accents. So we keep it pretty simple. I'm usually coloring not at my place and at my mom's, so I just pack some alcohol markers and some gel pens and we do what we can. So I have a few little sparkly elements. We both did our planets kind of similar, and she drew some shapes on the dress in the hair clip. But yeah, this one, it came out super cute. I posted this one on my Instagram, so you may have seen that early. All right, so the next one we did is this cutie. So once again, right side is my sister's, left side is mine. We ended up picking the same color for her pants, but my sister made them like camo pants. I used my brush alcohol markers on her hair. So I tried to do like an ombre effect, and so did my sister. I drew some fake freckles on her. I love these split colorings, and they're some of my favorite pages to share with you guys, and I feel like I say that every single month, but they always are, because they're just so fun and so cute and so colorful, and I love it. So last one we did this month is this geisha girl. Right side is my sister's, left side is mine. I left her face white with a little bit of shading. My sister's side is so punchy and colorful, and the way she colors is like so vivid and bright, and I love that. We both drew flowers on the kimono, which I thought was fun. And same thing for all of these. Once again, it's always Caliar alcohol markers and gel pens for accents. And if you're wondering, we do split it right down the middle, and then I washi tape it back into the book. So that's how we do those. And those were out of Chibi Girls Coloring Book Volume 1 by April Amber. Next up, I did a few colorings live over on my Twitch stream. This was one of them. It's just a page out of Animal Mosaic Color by Number, and this is a Sun Life drawing book. And the page I did this month is this camel and their baby. So you have the colors on this side, and then you just color in each area. I used Lemichet alcohol markers, and then I used a sparkle pink gel pen for the background, and then the main item I did with a black pen just to make it look a little more 3D and stand out. I like doing that with these books, and I think the pink was, it actually wasn't a gel pen, I think it was a glitter marker, so it was like pretty juicy. But yeah, that one came out super cute. This is another book I'm like slowly working my way through. I've done a decent amount of pages in it, so I want to get back into doing like a page from this book every month. So next I have a page out of YamPuff Stuff. This was my first time coloring in this book, and I did this page. Another page you would have seen on my Instagram stories. I post a lot of my coloring pages on my stories versus posting actual posts about them. So definitely follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of like updates and content over there through my stories if that's something you're interested in. So I wanted to try out my new brush tip, I think they're Artex brush tip alcohol markers. I've never owned brush tip markers before. I've always just had the bullet nib and the chisel tip. So this is the page I used to test those out for the first time. I love the way her skin and her hair came out. A pretty basic page. I just outlined the image with black lines to make it look more like a sticker. And I think like I said, her skin and her hair came out really cute. So just a simple alcohol marker page. I love seeing what the reverse looks like. But yeah, that one was really fun and easy and cute. Alright, next up is my page out of Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. This is a buddy color I did with Michaela. Michaela has a YouTube channel, and she also has an Instagram, Coloring with Mickey on Instagram, Michaela Renee on YouTube. I'll have her linked below if you want to check her out. This is my second buddy color I've done with her now, so that was really fun, and it's my first page out of this book. So another book colored in this month, which is really good. So this is the page we chose. We chose the Pinocchio page. So I'm going to throw up her image so you guys can see what she did. I'm pretty sure she used water-based and maybe alcohol markers. So our pages came out super, super cute. I went ahead and used a tutorial on YouTube for inspiration by Coloring with Alena. So I will have that video linked below if you want to see what I took inspiration from. She did kind of like a sped up color along, and I was inspired by her color choices, specifically her hair. I think I changed the dress up like a little bit, but I followed her tutorial for the hair and for Pinocchio. And this page has a lot going on it. So the background, I actually used my Faber-Castell gelatos, which was really fun, and I actually really like the way that came out. I also used, I think, one Crayola. Let me see what they're called. These things, Crayola Signature. I guess they don't have a name on them, but they're these. I did a whole video on them. Cream sticks, I think they're called. I use like one of these. They're almost the same exact thing as gelatos, so you can mix them in and you can't even tell. So they are kind of metallic. I think one of the colors I used was metallic from the gelato set. And then I used Prismacolors on everything. So all of it's colored with Prismacolors, and then I did accents with some gold metallic watercolor. I put sparkle, Jelly Roll sparkle, clear sparkle in her hair, if you can kind of see that, and more metallic watercolor, and then around the border as well, and white gel pen accents in her eyes. And yeah, this one was really fun, and I want to just thank Michaela again for doing this buddy color with me. It's always fun and encouraging to be able to color in a book that maybe you haven't colored in prior, and do it with someone else. So yeah, this was this page. I think, yeah, I did her eyes with alcohol marker, and I based her hair in alcohol marker, but you can like barely tell. So yeah, that was this page. Alright, next is my first coloring of a Mystic Art Mirrors artwork. So this was from her. She did like a 3 set of artwork for winter time, and this is one of the images, and I'd wanted to color it since December, and I finally got around to it this January, and I actually did this live over on my Twitch channel, so if you want to see the process of that, check out my Twitch stream. And yeah, so basically with this one, I was doing that video, the this or that tag, and I had mentioned that I never do acrylic backgrounds, and so I printed this image out, and I was like, I'm going to do an acrylic background. So I painted the acrylic background, and I painted the snowflakes, and I kind of hated it, and I wanted to just throw it away, but I was like, no, like, because I originally had planned to do this image in colored pencil, and then the background, I didn't love the background, so I was like, I don't want to spend the time on colored pencil, so I'll just do it with alcohol markers. So the whole image is done with alcohol markers. The background is acrylic paint, and then I have a ton of embellishments on her, but the main picture is alcohol marker. There's no colored pencil or anything. It's all shaded with the alcohol markers, a bunch of different ones. I used Copic markers for her skin. I used La Mouche, and I also used the Artex brush tip markers. So a little bit of everything. I did make her into a reindeer. as you can see, and I used glossy accents on her nose and her eyes, and also the candy cane to make it look glossy. There's stickles in her hair ties, stickles on this bow. I used that same metallic watercolor paint for the bell, and tons of white gel pen accents, as well as jelly roll accents in her hair and on the leaves. I used Winkostella on her headband, if you can see, and then I used acrylic paint for her puff balls. So a lot going on. I threw everything I had at this page, and I love it. Her skin was like kind of a journey. Once again, I used the Copic Chow skin set, so it was only my second time using them, and I think it came out really cute. I think she's really cute. I still, obviously, I don't love the background, but the main image, I think she came out really cute, and I'm glad that I finally got around to doing this picture. Oh, and her lips are also gelato. I used one of the metallic gelatos on her lips so they kind of look frosted. Like she has like frosted lip gloss. So yeah, I love this page. It's my first Mystic Art Mirrors image, and I adore looking at all of the colored images that the community creates over on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm always in awe of what people do with her artwork. So I'm excited to finally join in and contribute, and here it is. I can't wait to color more of her art. So yeah. All right, and last but not least, we made it to the last page I have to share with you guys, and that is Out of Seasons by Hannah Carlson. Another my first page out of this book. So I got a lot of new books colored in this month, which I was really proud of, and this is the page that I completed. Finally, I started this page at the beginning of December, and I finished this page at the very beginning of January. So it feels like it's been such a long time since I worked on this, but I must have worked on this like 3 nights straight for hours, and it took a long time. But it's really nice to like sit back and look at it, and I'm really proud of this page. Like I said, the background took me forever. It's done with Prismacolors and polychromos, and basically everything else is colored in with Prismacolors and a lot of white gel pen / Posca pen / jelly rolls / silver gel pen. Yeah, I'm so pleased and proud of how this came out. I was really nervous about coloring the crystals and the candle and everything, but I think it all came out really nice. I did have a little bit of a mishap coloring with the crystals because I used, let me zoom in. I did use like the purple pinkish tones in the Prismacolors, and as you guys probably know, when you use a white gel pen over it, it makes it turn hot pink, like hot neon pink, which is not what I was going for. So then I ended up spraying fixative over it, because I remember someone mentioning that if you spray fixative over your colored pencils and then use your white gel pens, it would work. But once I did that, and I've used fixative hundreds of times, no, hundreds, I've colored hundreds of pages. I've used it a bunch of times, and it's never bled, but it basically turned the Prismacolor into like an alcohol marker and completely bled that hot pink color, once again, that pigment, through the page and ruined the back side, which I was really sad about. I was able to salvage like the white part. It doesn't look nearly as pink, but it was like layers and layers, and it got thicker and thicker, and so I almost quit. I was so like disheartened, but I think I'm really glad that I didn't, because overall I think the page came out beautiful, and like I said, I'm so freaking proud of myself with this one. I did take a lot of inspiration just from the internet. I kind of looked up Hannah Carlson seasons, and a few people had colored this page, and I took bits and pieces of things I liked, like coloring the potion bottle or the Fallen Stars bottle like clear, and then this background, I will link the video I used for this background, although it was on a completely different page. It wasn't on this page. I think it was on another page in this book, and I can't remember the woman's YouTube channel, but I will link that below. And then everything else I kind of just, you know, like I said, just took bits and pieces of pictures I had seen and put it all together. And yeah, I'm so proud of this one. It's another one that like I just can't stop looking at, which I love because I've been so happy with all of my Hannah Carlson pages, and this one is no exception. I really, really love it. So that concludes my finished pages for January. Like I said, I had such a good January. I had tons of fun coloring. I'm so happy with everything I did color this month, and yeah, I just hope you guys had a good January too, and I want to say thank you again so much for hanging out with me and watching my videos. I did actually just purchase a bunch of Disney French coloring books, and I'm going to do a big haul and a big flip, and I can't wait to show you what I got. And I wouldn't have been able to do that without you guys supporting the channel and, you know, getting me to partnership on YouTube, and it just means a lot, and I can't say thank you enough. I just want you guys to know thank you so much for watching my videos and hanging out with me. But anyways, enough rambling. If you want to hang out with me more, I stream live over on Twitch. I have that linked below. That's kind of like my nighttime job. So if you guys want to come watch me play video games, sometimes color, I also read Harry Potter live over on my Twitch channel now. If that's something you're interested in, definitely check me out on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!